Hey YouTube, it's Jaryd, and today I'm going to be reacting to some Eurovision. Let's do it. Before we get started, if you want to keep up to date with all of my reaction videos, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, please and thank you. Reacting to 5 Eurovision songs back to back, this is number 2. We head over to Poland. Poland have held their national selection. Oh my god, I'm gonna try this. 1 second. God, Jesus. Oh. Tobie serce Europy. Oh. Wybieramy hit na Eurowizję. Could have called it contest, TV show. So they've had their national selection and they've picked Blanka to represent with the song Solo. I don't know the ins and outs of this, but I've seen all over the media that there's been a lot of controversy about this representative. Apparently there was some rigging with the jury votes, people knew each other. Whatever the full story is, you put it down there in the comments. You know a lot more about it than I do. From first glance, it looks like Blanka won the jury vote, but she came second in the televote. Altogether, her score was enough for her to win over the favourite, which was Jan. Jan had won the public vote, so there was a lot more support for them to represent Poland this year, but the jury score wasn't enough to bump up to first place. The song is about one-sided relationships where one person's kind of head over heels for the other person and the other one's just messing around with them. And it's okay to be by yourself. Now, you don't need anyone else. It's all about, you know, loving yourself. That's exactly what I've been saying all these years. That's the reason. Always the bridesmaid, never the bride. They haven't won yet, so we're still waiting for a big win. Is Solo going to take the trophy this year? They've not had a top 5 since their first entry in 1994, and even the song last year, River, which was at one point the favourite to win the whole thing, didn't even get into the top 10. So this is kind of, we're looking for a miracle right now. Let's go. There's a music video and a live performance. I'm going to opt for the live performance because I think it gives you more of a sense of what you're going to get in the actual night. So I am. I was sorry, I was taken in the background and everything. Oh my goodness. It has the vibe of the island feels. You know, I feel like we're on a beach somewhere trying to not drown. Tell me, now was it worth it? Playing me dirty, but now who's laughing, baby? Watch me, all eyes on me. Bet you'll regret how what goes around. I'm trying to be open-minded about this, but this is it's a little bit dry. Besides the obnoxiously large sign of your own name on the stage and the screens in the background, the stage is feeling quite bare and empty, and not even the backup dancers are enough to fill it with this low energy. I'm gonna need a lot more than just these constant gun signaling in my face. Like, it's just, that's not the equivalent to choreography. I need something a bit more right now. feel like I'm just being negative about this. I need to find something nice to say, otherwise it just looks like I'm... The ponytails are great. There were some lovely cheers in the audience from Blanka's family. Is it just me? Everything seems so far in the back. Like the sign, the screen, and the lights, the pyrotechnics, it's all just happening way in the background. Like I'm like... That last part was just to get a good Instagram picture. I'm sorry. That was for the gram. That was... underwhelmed is the best way I can explain that. Like I was expecting a lot more from a winner of a national selection, and that did not deliver what I thought was going to be delivered. I think the look of the artist was great. If I saw that in promos, I would think that looks like a pop star. There's the package there. But the vocals, the staging, the music, the choreography, everything was so subpar, and it just is not up to the level of any contestant in Eurovision, but also for Poland, who are trying to get their first win. I kind of felt as if I was listening to a rehearsal or a karaoke session. Like, just the vocals were really underwhelming, and the music wasn't good enough to cover that. I feel like there should be a revamp of this song and really add a lot more bass into the music and really cover up. I enjoyed the verses. I think going into the chorus it needs to hit a lot heavier. And it is really surprising that the juries all chose this to represent their country. I mean, saying that, apparently it came second with the public vote, so it was kind of along that line. There really was a lack of energy, not just from her. I don't want to like pin this all on her. I feel like I'm being really harsh towards Blanka right now. Also from the backup dancers, I feel like the song had more of a chilled R&B vibe, which went the complete opposite way from the aesthetic they had on the stage and the vocals. There was just a mismatch all across the board here. I don't think this is a qualifier if I'm going by what I just saw and obviously the outrage on social media. There is a lot of unnecessary hate towards her though. I don't want to blame this on Blanka whatsoever. I don't want to put any hate out there towards her. All I can do is react to the music. If you want to keep the music as is, I'm going to need to see a lot more soul, a lot more energy on that stage. If you do want to revamp it, I think crank it all the way up, turn it up, change the tempo, really go over the top with this, and the staging needs to come a lot more forward and around, not just all towards the back. Otherwise you've just got a big section of the stage which, if you're not going to keep up the energy, it's just going to be empty and it's going to fall flat. I think once I'm done with all of these Eurovision videos, I need to go back and actually look at the national selections, because I am very curious now to see who the runner-up is, what they were delivering. Well, that is what I thought of the Polish entry. I'm sure you will not be shy about your feelings about this entry, so, you know, just put it all down there in the comments. Literally go ham. Let me know how you're feeling about it. You know, maybe tweak it a little bit. Don't send unnecessary hate towards the artist. Just in general, how you're feeling about this representing Poland. And as always, I will see you on the next one. Take care, guys.